V-Teamers, happy Employee Appreciation Day. Thank you so much for everything you're doing.
Hey V-Team, happy Friday. Welcome to a special Up to Speed where we're here to celebrate you, our V-Team. It may be National Employee Appreciation Day here in the US, but of course, we're going global, honoring the achievements and contributions of our more than 100,000 strong Verizon employees around the world, as well as our partners, vendors, and everyone who supports our customers. Today, we're talking about some of the many ways Verizon appreciates employees. We'll be joined by some special guests from our human resources team talking finance, benefits, and talent. And we'll share some ways you've shown appreciation for your coworkers this week and can do so all year. Let's start with a program that benefits employees with extra cash in your pocket, gives you more when the company share price does better, and we're celebrating its 5th time being issued in 2024. That's right, it's Stock Together. To join me is our VP of Compensation, Erin Crooks.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well, thanks for joining, Erin. All right, well, tell us about Stock Together, what we can expect, what this milestone means. I know a lot of things are happening this month.
That's right, Raquel. March is a big month for Stock Together. It's when we issue our annual restricted stock grant to employees and when part of previous year's grants vest. Before we get to that, though, let's take a moment to talk about Stock Together and what it is for our new V-Teamers. 2024 will be the 5th year we're issuing restricted stock units to employees under the Stock Together program. Stock Together is a broad-based equity program that creates opportunities for all of us to share in the success of Verizon, rally around our purpose, and move forward together. This unique program is an opportunity to share in the success you helped create to celebrate our winning culture. And Verizon was one of the first companies to offer this amazing equity award program for its employees. But what makes ours most unique is the scale of the program, available for so many employees, and that we're already in our 5th year.
Yeah, it's great that we're already in our 5th year. Let's talk a little deeper about Stock Together. Tell us more about how the program works.
So the awards are discretionary and they're granted annually as restricted stock units or RSUs. The awards vest subject to your continued employment over the 3-year period, with 1/3 of the grant vesting on each of the grant anniversary dates.
And I'm sure that we have some new V-Teamers who are watching. So for them, can you explain what an RSU is?
So an RSU is a hypothetical share of Verizon common stock. Employees receive RSUs based on the Stock Together amount at the time of the grant. The value of the RSUs can rise or fall along with our stock price. So when the company does better, so does the value of your RSUs. If you satisfy the vesting requirements for the award, you will receive a cash payment equal to the value of the RSUs on each of the applicable vesting dates.
Thanks, Erin. And what can employees expect this month?
So as with the previous 4 years, we've issued the 2024 Stock Together grant today. This grant will appear in your Fidelity account on March 28th. Over the next 3 years during March, 1/3 of the grant will vest based on Verizon's stock price at the time, with the final payout being in March of 2027. If you received a 21, 22, or 23 Stock Together grant, a portion of all 3 awards vested today on March 1st. If you're an active employee and you have any or all of the 3 awards vesting today, the net cash proceeds of the vested portion of those awards will be deposited into your Fidelity brokerage account, with the final 1/3 of the 2021 grant paying out on March 12th, the second 1/3 of the 2022 grant paying out on March 19th, and the first 1/3 of the 2023 grant paying out on March 26th.
I know personally I'm looking forward to my Stock Together payout, but what should employees do now?
So employees will be receiving the cash from the vested RSUs through their Fidelity account over the next several weeks. The only action employees may need to take right now is to activate their account if they have not already done so that they can have access to their cash as soon as it's available. Once the awards start paying out, employees can transfer the balance, or U.S. employees can reinvest the funds within their Fidelity brokerage account. As a reminder, with Fidelity, U.S. employees can get free consultations with a Fidelity financial planner. Speaking of Fidelity, I highly encourage all employees to join us on March 13th when we're co-hosting a financial well-being event called Invest in You. It will feature Stock Together, Fidelity offerings, and more. And then finally, on March 28th, visit Fidelity to see your 2024 Stock Together award.
Really exciting. Thanks so much, Erin.
Thank you.
All right, to learn more about Stock Together and Fidelity, check out today's story. Okay, let's move on to another great benefit. March 1st, we're also introducing our new EAP provider. To tell us more is Kevin Cammarata. Welcome, Kevin.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you for joining. So I know 2024 is the year of well-being, but what's next?
Well, I'm really excited about this announcement, which goes way beyond just providing a new employee assistance program. For 2024, we're taking a holistic and inclusive approach to well-being, which we call Your Best You, so employees can feel fully supported to show up in work and in life. Mental well-being is at the core of that commitment. And today we're launching Spring Health, our new mental well-being partner for the US V team. And we're also launching a new site for international colleagues called Help Where You Are.
What's different about these benefits?
Well, people often believe that help is only for those in crisis, yet we know how critical it is to care for ourselves early and often. Building muscles for continuous self-care requires all of us to be open to talking about mental well-being and to support colleagues and teammates to put their own mental well-being first. With Spring Health, US employees are going to get a whole host of new things. Personalized resources to support with any of life's challenges, dedicated support through a care navigator, and this one's really big, 6 free coaching sessions and 6 free counseling visits for employees and members of their family every single year. And all of this is going to be powered by a digital platform to take care everywhere, including the ability to easily schedule appointments.
That's great. And before you mentioned Help Where You Are, tell us more about that.
Yeah, so that's our site that's available to international employees. It's going to provide the same great care that they have today and also offer up to 5 free counseling sessions to all of our international employees. We really want to make sure that everyone has access to the care whenever and however they need it.
So if employees wanted to learn more, where should they go?
Okay, so for Spring Health, US employees can go to verizon.springhealth.com, create an account, and take a very brief self-assessment. Our international employees can go to helpwhereyouare.com and start engaging with the new site right away. Check out the Inside Verizon articles for more information and for helpful tips.
All right, Kevin, any final thoughts?
Well, I love talking about Verizon benefits and championing them for the V-Team experience. Because our benefits are so good, I want to make sure employees know about them and have the ability to take advantage of all of them. We just keep improving what we're offering to our employees. Last year, we launched Gym Pass, Perks at Work, Virgin Pulse in the US, and Virgin Pulse is coming very soon to international this year. Now, with Spring Health and with Help Where You Are, we're even further prioritizing mental health and well-being. I really hope our V-Teamers will learn about all of our great benefits and join me in committing to better health in 2024.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Kevin, for joining.
Thanks for having me.
All right, last but not least, let's talk about how our talent team is supporting our career journeys. Let's welcome Steve West, who leads our global talent acquisition team. Thanks for joining, Steve.
Happy to be here.
Awesome. So Steve, I know that you and Christina and the whole talent team are focused on the careers not only for our current V-Teamers, but future ones as well. Can you talk about how your team supports career progression here at Verizon?
Absolutely. So as you know, my talent acquisition team focuses on bringing the best talent to Verizon. And we have a team of amazing recruiters working hard to do that every day. We also have some really cool programs that help us tap into specialized talent pools. Things like Thrive, which is our apprenticeship program, our military recruitment efforts, our internships, and so much more. But one of the things that we're really excited about this year is our focus on internal mobility and how we can make it easier for employees to learn about opportunities that would be a good fit and for our recruiters to search internally for talent the same way that we do externally. So this will open up a new level of employee experience and career opportunities, and it's coming soon with the next evolution of Talent GPS. That's something that my team, Ash Walvard's team, Adi Shetty's team are working on right now. We do need something from the V-Team though. To help bring that to life, we need the career profiles. So make sure if you haven't yet, update those career profiles in Workday so that you're ready to take advantage of all the new features we're putting in place to help you navigate your career.
We'll make sure we get those career profiles updated. And you mentioned internal mobility. That's a part of Journey Forward, right?
That's right. Journey Forward is that umbrella that encompasses all career development programs and tools that are available to all V-Teamers, including internal mobility, performance management, training, Talent GPS, and so much more. Our entire talent team is committed to investing in the V-Team, and we continue to evolve how we show up and support our employees, both current and future.
That's awesome. Super exciting, and we'll keep a lookout. Thanks so much for joining us, Steve.
Thank you.
During Employee Appreciation Week, we've seen hundreds of shout-outs for our amazing V-Teamers on Slack, Inside Verizon, and right here on Up to Speed. Keep them coming. And did you know employees like most to receive praise from their colleagues? It's personal, thoughtful forms of recognition and appreciation that employees value most, even more than money. One great way to do both is with Recognizing You. On our recognition site, you can send a simple thanks to a V-Teamer or, with approval, can send a monetary Spotlight Award. Check out the link in our story and bookmark it and recognize your coworkers all year long. And finally, before we sign off, I want to wish everyone a happy Women's History Month. First celebrated in 1987, Women's History Month commemorates and encourages the study, observance, and celebration of the vital role of women in American history. Our WAVE Employee Resource Group has a host of great events this month to celebrate. And if you're not yet a member of WAVE, sign up today and join us for the celebration. Plus, this month, we're relaunching WOW Connect, a learning series to empower women and their allies with the knowledge, skills, and strategies to thrive in today's ever-evolving workplace. Watch for more information to come. All right, folks, that does it for today. Until next time, you're up to speed.